I started working at the NT News when I was 21. I got a cadetship there. Before that, I after school work at camera shops, and I saved my money and bought my first camera, and just started taking photographs basically of sport. My brother was into motorsport, so I'd go down with my little Instamatic and take photos and then develop them at the camera shop and then go back the next week and sell them. It's a lot different now though. No, it was in the old black and white print days, so it was quite exciting to you know, take your film back, develop your film, process your film, dipping it in all the trays, watching the image actually develop before your eyes, and hanging them up to dry. I'd love to start my own darkroom back up again and continue with that, because it was just that the old black and white images were just so full of character. Every day is a different day. You wake up and you just go to work and you think, well, what's going to happen today? Because it won't be like yesterday. I did a full shift weekend Saturday, and my editor come up to me and said, you have to drive to, is it Daily Waters, which is about 2.5 hours drive, to take a photo of a pygmy hippopotamus that's been accidentally shot. And I looked at him and I thought, he's G'd me up here, you know, pygmy hippopotamus in Darwin, what's he on about? He says, no, fair dinkum, get in your car and go, I'll give you directions on the way. Sure enough, I got there and a hunter had accidentally shot this pygmy hippopotamus which escaped from a zoo 15 years ago. That's just one example of how different your days can be. There is an obsession now with our crocodiles. Now, this was a funny day because I wasn't even supposed to be there that day, and my partner said, come on, we'll take the boys to jumping crocs. Got on there with my little Instamatic, $150 Instamatic. Now I'm with my two boys, Jordan and Dylan, and Jordan says, come on, Mum, can you get a decent photo? And I said, I'm trying. Anyway, so I went right down the back of the boat, leant over and snapped Brutus. And I sat down, I'm flicking through, and I thought, that's not a bad photo. And I showed my youngest son, Dylan. He said, holy crap, Mum, that's a corker. So yeah, took it back to work. That's when it all went haywire. People just did not believe that this photograph was real. So we had letters to the editor, we had phone calls for 10 days, it went viral. I had people from London, bloody Japan, New York. I was interviewed on a New York station saying, is it real? And I said, bloody oath, it's real. It got proven in the end, but it was just an absolute nightmare going through all the, is it real or not? Working for the NT News, you get these opportunities where you wouldn't get places like here, you know, the unique wilderness, the remote settlements that we fly out to, the lifestyle. We fly out in what I call tumble dryers, either a single engine or a twin engine charter flight in the Darwin heat, very turbulent, very uncomfortable and very, very hot. And you're thrown away, you're just bouncing around the whole time, getting from A to B. These people have just got such interesting faces to photograph. You know, you could spend all day just taking portraits. This bloke was an elder, he was sort of like the big boss of the community. He'd have to be late 80s. Now this was a cattle drive where they chose 8 students from the Nooka Primary School and took them on this amazing cattle drive. This particular photo, the guy in the hat was just consoling him because he'd had such a big day, and they were sitting around the campfire and they were obviously all buggered from the drive, and he was having I don't know if he was having a bit of a whinge or I'm too tired, and his teacher just put his hand on his shoulder as if to say, you'll be right, mate. Oh, that's, I think his name was Timmy, and he was on the cattle drive as well, and he just loved posing for the camera, loved it. It's a beautiful big white teeth smiling there. they just love the camera. Yes, lots of tongues and peace signs and jumping in the air and cartwheels and backflips. Yeah, that's very interesting when we go out to those remote settlements and just photographing the Indigenous children. It's amazing when you get back and see the expressions on their face that you've captured. It's just really so rewarding.